Welcome back. It's 12:15. Let's talk Celtics playoffs. It's the road to the finals. Celtics kicking off things tonight at the Garden, meeting the Miami Heat once again in the Eastern Conference Finals. Johnston native coach Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics, they brace themselves for a battle against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat, but he's staying optimistic ahead of Game 1.
In situations like this, we know each other's strengths, we know each other's weaknesses. It's who's going to bring the mindset, who's going to bring the physicality.
4 years, 3 battles. These teams just can't stay away from each other. We will see it all go down tonight. Tip-off is set on the parquet at 8:30 p.m. And Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant addressed his latest gun controversy for the first time late Tuesday night. Morant was seen on video over the weekend with a firearm for the second time in 2 months. Now, he is indefinitely suspended by the team as it looks into the matter further. Morant said via ESPN, "I know I've disappointed a lot of people who have supported me. This is a journey, and I recognize there is more work to do." NBA insiders think that Morant could face a lengthy suspension this time. Morant's 5-year, $194 million max contract is set to begin this coming season.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist, Skylar Spindler.
Well, we had the cold front that moved through later in the overnight, so we actually saw it move through early this morning, and that set up that boundary, and any rain chances were much to the south of us, so we're pretty clear. We got some patchy clouds here and there, but it's not too bad, but just a little bit cooler today. We're still going to be breezy throughout the day. Most of us are going to be reaching those low 60s for our high, and we're going to keep those winds out of the north and northeast about 10 to 20 miles an hour with those gusts up to 25 miles an hour. So here's what we're looking at for the rest of the day. So we do have that red flag warning in effect for much of the area. And then for tonight, we do have a freeze watch. So really, even if you are outside of that area, just go ahead and protect the plants just in case, because we're going to be into the 30s tonight. So it is going to be a little chilly tonight. Winds will be out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So not entirely too bad. But as we start to head in towards the weekend, we have our Taylor cast. So if you're heading out to Foxborough, you're going to go to Gillette Stadium and check out one of the nights of the concert. Well, here's what we're looking at. Friday's looking pretty good, but as we move into Saturday, this is probably where the bad news is coming in. So we do have some scattered showers expected to start to roll in the afternoon. Now, this is a much broader view model, so we're hoping that maybe the system moves in a little bit quicker just so we don't have so much rain in the evening hours. But what we're looking at is more heavier rain moving in after, say, 7, 8 o'clock at night, and then most of it exiting out early in the following morning. So by the time you get up Sunday, not so bad, a couple of scattered little showers, but this completely moves on out because the system does move pretty quick. So it is exiting out of the area. So that does at least leave our Sunday concert looking pretty good. So Friday and Sunday looking really nice for the concert, but Saturday you may need to bring the rain gear if you are headed out to the stadium this weekend. So here's a look at those headlines for the rest of the day. So just grab the cardigan, you might need it, but don't blame me for the rain that's going to be moving in. But Sunday will be very gorgeous outside. So that rain forecast, what are we expecting in terms of how much rain we're going to get? Not too bad. I mean, most of it really starts to pick up after about 8 o'clock at night, and unfortunately that's when Taylor goes on. So you'll see those rain chances picking up. We'll catch probably realistically about an inch of rain out of this. So some might get a little less, some of you guys might get a little more, but we could see some areas of pockets of heavier rain. But the other good news with this, one, we need the rain, and two, it'll help get rid of some of this extra pollen in the atmosphere. So that'll kind of bring it down a bit, because I know a lot of us are suffering. So we're still pretty high as we head into the weekend, but by the time we get to Saturday with the rain moving in, that's going to kind of drop it down to the ground. So you might get a little bit of relief out of that, but with the 7-day forecast, we're going to start to warm back up. We're pretty much right about average for this time of year. So we're thinking we'll get through this, and then by the time we get into the first part of next week, then we can actually be in those 70s again. So we're getting there. But you know what, tomorrow, well, you know, we got the game tonight.
Yep. Red Sox
and we're
tonight.
Going to be asleep.
Celtics tonight.
We'll be asleep. However, should we try to... What do we got? You're wearing green today. I forgot my red today.
You told me to wear green.
I know, and I forgot.
Skylar told me to wear green, and she was going to wear red because, you know, she's a Miami Heat fan.
Yes.
I'm a Celtics fan. Do a little duel on the desk. But you're rocking the blue.
I know.
That's
I wore
great.
blue, and
yeah.
I totally just, you know what?
It's fine.
You didn't
It's
text
life.
me.
Don't put this blame on me.
So nobody spoil us. We don't want to see the outcome of the game until we come in.
Right. Till
Yes.
tomorrow, and then we can have our duel then.
Yes, we can in the
Yep.
morning. So
and we'll
tune
talk
in the
more
morning.
Swifty.
Yes.
More Swifty wins.
You guys can listen to our Swift references.
Yes, absolutely. We got to keep the Swift forecast
We
going.
gotta
I
keep
mean,
it going, you guys.
all right, we're going to keep it going right now. Thank you, Skylar. Let's talk Taylor Swift mania. It's happening, people. Brace yourselves. It's a big weekend for the Swifties in Foxborough. Her 3-night show, it starts this Friday, as me and Skylar have been talking about weather-wise. And, you know, the part-time Westerly resident, she tweeted her appreciation for her fans after her shows in Philly and says she's excited for her shows in Foxborough. How cool is that? Now, Gillette Stadium even changed its bio to the official account for Gillette Stadium, home of Taylor Swift's first NFL stadium show. A true love story, if you will. Now, the concerts are expected to bring more than 150,000 fans to the stadium. Wowzers. Following the Eras Tour, the stadium will host Ed Sheeran, Luke Combs, Beyonce. I know